Hello guys, and today I'm doing my review on episode 20 for Disventure Camp. And let's just say it was definitely something. Overall, I will say this episode was decent until the end. I do have a lot of problems with the ending. But let's just overall give my overall thoughts on this episode, and yeah, let's just talk about it. So let's just first start talking about Emily and Trevor. I haven't really been talking about these two, to be honest. I thought I was going to care way more about this plotline, but I really haven't. Like, we just got like little small hints of it in the beginning of each episode, and that's really it. Like, it was definitely leading up to something. But honestly, I really don't care for it. And even this episode, Emily decided to be the new Riya. She really said, you know what, Trevor? I'm gonna push you off a cliff. Doesn't that remind you of Aiden and Riya? Interesting. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of Emily this episode. I really liked Emily when she was an intern. But ever since she was not an intern, I really haven't been a big fan of her. I'm being really honest. I really haven't been liking her. And I guess she got what she deserved. Like, at the end, she got grabbed like by the two scorpions from like season 1. And yeah, I don't know if she's coming back for the final episode, but I highly doubt it. Maybe she will. But overall, the Trevor-Emily plot was very mid in my opinion. It's just there. And then let's just talk about Trevor and Derek, since let's just get the interns out of the way. Trevor and Derek are also very alright. Honestly, not the biggest fan of their relationship. Like, it's not bad, but it's like, I don't know, it's just there. Like, but I guess them making up was pretty cute and nice. Like, I'm glad they were able to be friends, couples, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what's happening with those two. But hey, at least they're able to work things out. Let's actually talk about the final three now, which I'll be spending most of the video on. We have Riya, Jake, and Ali. This is definitely a very unique final three. I definitely would never predict this for All-Stars, but hey, I guess here we are now. At the start of the episode, honestly, I really liked Ali and Jake's like little bonded moment. It was very nice, and honestly, really nice for them just to talk about their grandparents. It's something they can relate to, and it was really nice to see them actually discuss about it. Like, why can't we see more of this Jake and Ali instead of them fighting 24/7, acting like these siblings that absolutely hate each other? Like, that Jake and Ali was not fun. But this Jake and Ali was actually very enjoyable, and I did like them throughout the episode. I like that they were able to work together and actually try to defeat Riya. I really like that. This was such a nice change for Ali's character, even Jake too. I was really rooting for Ali this episode. Like, out of all the final three, I really wanted Ali to win. Let's just say something did happen. I'll speak more about that at the end of the episode. But yeah, overall, Ali and Jake together were pretty good this episode. Then there's Riya. Surprise, surprise, Riya wrote a fake note to Ali about Jake not really caring about I'm pretty sure it was like his grandma, something like that. Are we surprised? Riya's always doing this type of stuff. Like, it's honestly so predictable. Once I saw the backpack thing, I already know Riya has something up her sleeve. And I was right. I will admit, Riya did play decently strong this season. I don't like that she made the final three twice, but she did play pretty strong. However, again, she did not need to make the final three twice. Out of all the characters, they looked at all the characters All-Stars. You're like, what character should we choose to make the final three? Yul? No. Gret? No. Alec? Definitely not. Riya? Yep, that's the right choice right there. But honestly, I didn't hate Riya that much this episode. I definitely did not like her, but she wasn't that bad. Then they each have their own helpers. Jake has James, Ali has Fiore, and Riya has Yul. I'm not a big fan of these three. Out of all the helpers they chose, these three are the ones they chose. Not the biggest fan of it, but I guess they work. But I do have to say, I did like the interactions between like the helpers and like the main person. I really liked them. Mainly Yul and Riya. Okay, I know I hate Riya so much, but like Yul's and Riya's interactions this episode were pretty good. Definitely Yul. Yul was pretty funny this episode. He was just really complaining the whole time about his nails, his shirts, just everything. Like, Yul was just complaining about everything, which I honestly found really funny, and then Riya had to deal with it. You can tell Riya's sick of him. But overall, I really did like Yul this episode, and Riya was pretty decent too. Like, definitely their interactions. Jake and James were pretty good. James talked about how he can see himself in Jake. They're pretty similar, which I guess I kind of agree. James, don't compare yourself to Jake. You're so much better. Let's not do that. Then we have Ellie and Fiore. They're alright. They interact a little bit, but hey. At least Allie's not cheating. I'm proud of her though. She's gonna win the fair way. Like Fiore said, we can just break the diamonds and cheat. And Allie just said no to it. Allie was just honestly very good this episode, I have to say. I really liked her. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, I was definitely rooting for Allie of all the characters. Because there's like Jake, he's getting his whole like spin-off series. So does he really need to win? We already got like almost 2 whole seasons of Jake. Does he really need to win? And then we have Riya. You know me, I definitely don't want Riya to win. So like the only character really left for me to root for is Allie. And definitely during this episode, I would have been pretty happy if Allie won. I was so happy that she was able just to basically just stick up for herself. She was tired of people saying her problems aren't big enough, and she was just sticking up for herself. I really liked. You go, Allie. I know I made a video on Allie talking about why I don't like her, which I still stand by that. Before this episode, I really didn't like Allie. But this episode was one of Allie's better episodes. She had so many problems with the past couple episodes, mainly because of Jake. I was sick of the whole Jake and Allie like rivalry, complaining, all that fighting stuff. I was sick of it. But seeing them actually be able to work together was really nice. But we had to talk about who got eliminated. At start, it makes it seem like Jake was going to get eliminated. Riya crossed the finish line first, then Allie, and then Jake. So I was actually happy with this. I'm like, wow, it's kind of surprising. They actually eliminated Jake. I kind of thought it would be either Riya or Allie, but no. But just like the Gabby episode where she got eliminated, they had to play the same weird trick here. Somehow, someone poked a hole in her backpack and all the gems fell out, and Allie got eliminated actually. Which in my opinion is very annoying. Why do they keep doing this? I swear they always try to save Jake. Like, I don't hate Jake, guys. I think Jake is a pretty good character. But why does Jake always get like saved for stuff? He got the mute idol on him. He got saved during his challenge. He got the mute idol on him on season 1 too. Jake just gets saved a lot. It's fine to have a main character, but Jake, in my opinion, I feel like gets a little bit too much focus. And definitely with him, honestly, probably gonna win. To be honest, he's going to win. Him and James are probably gonna win, because are they really gonna make Yule and Riya win? Definitely with Riya's partner being Yule, they're definitely not gonna make them win. So it's pretty obvious now that Jake is gonna win. So you're telling me we had Jake make it really far in season 1, Jake wins season 2, not season 2, Jake wins All Stars, and then he gets his own spin-off series. That's a lot of content for Jake. People complain about Priya getting way too much screen time. Have you seen Jake? Which I know Jake is a fan favorite. I know a lot of people love Jake, which if you like Jake, that's absolutely fine. Like I mentioned before, I don't hate Jake. I think he's a pretty decent character. But how much focus he gets and how he actually somehow decided to make it to the final 2 just because Allie lost her gem somehow, I guess. I'm just kind of annoyed with it. Like, this episode was pretty good until like the, Allie getting eliminated. It's so funny too, because why are the characters I always root for always get eliminated? How do you stop rooting for characters? Because once I root for a character, they get eliminated. This reminds me like during like Reboot Season 2. I remember a Mary Kiwi post saying I was rooting for Kayla or Julia to win the final 3. And guess what? They both lost and Wayne won. Honestly, whoever I root for just gets eliminated, so I just need to stop that. It really did suck though seeing Allie go. So she was really good this episode. I'm just kind of annoyed. Like, I'm a little annoyed, but again, this is a cartoon. I don't really care. All Stars have not been the best. And hey, we all know Jake is trying to win, and I guess we just have to be happy with that. And I honestly feel bad for Allie. And I get why she's upset. She has all the right to be upset. Like, that's kind of messed up. She spent a lot of time too helping Jake, someone that she didn't like. And they're able to work together. And just sadly, something unlucky had to happen to her and she got eliminated. I just forgot to mention something. Again, this elimination just felt like a shock elimination. I feel like, again, Disventure Camp All-Stars focused way too much on shock elimination. It made it seem like Jake was going to get eliminated, but nope, they decided to eliminate Allie. Like, I don't mind shock eliminations here and there, but I really do feel like Disventure Camp All-Stars focuses a little too much on that. You get me started on Riya making the final 2. Like, they really chose her to make it the final 2, really. So I guess our final 2 is Jake and Riya. Honestly, probably one of my least favorite final 2s ever. Not the big fan of it. If you like it, I'm happy for you. I'm glad the characters you actually really like are in the final 2. But for me, I just don't like it. But overall, this episode is pretty good. I won't say it's that bad. It's definitely one of the better later episodes. It had a lot of things I like. I'm not a fan of the elimination, but hey, it was a pretty good episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day or night, and peace.